What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 5 of our OGC Nice Football Manager 20 save here on my new Football Manager channel. It's actually very, very new, this channel at the moment. 2 games played, 6 points, and second place in the table. A couple of big teams have dropped points already. Paris, the only teams on 6 points, Rennes, Bordeaux, and Rennes. So it's a decent start for us. Lyon with no points, though they've only played the 1 game. A couple teams here. Monaco with 0 points. Rennes beat them 5-0 last time out. We can take a look at our schedule. We've had an easier start. We've played Brest. We've played Dijon. A 2-0 and a 3-1. Today we can play a couple of games, possibly 3. Hopefully we can get to 3, though there is that gap in between here. So we'll see. But, you know, a couple of games here. We are still looking for a left back. We'll see if some of the scout reports have come back. We can actually take a look at the moment. Player search and see what we're looking at here. Left back, 15 to 23. We're just gonna go ahead and clear this out. We'll take a look at it. Just at left backs, we've had a bunch scouted and things of that nature as we're trying to figure out a way to get some cover in, or even a starter if he's better than Racine Coley. We'll have to see. But for the moment, nothing coming in our way. I really like the look of this Olaza guy, but he is off to Vigo on loan, and they've got an option to buy, so we can't do anything about it. Dennis Liper, waiting for more to come in. We'll see. I'm not too ecstatic about some of these technicals. And a wing back. So, I mean, we're kind of just waiting for a couple of other things to come our way. But for the moment, we're pretty decent. You know what we can do? We can look to see if somebody is available for loan. Listed for loan at left back. And see if we can find anybody. Doesn't look like it. Just gonna switch up our value here. Yeah, probably not. What about you? You're not awful, though he can just kind of play left back. Some of these here are not great. We'll scout him anyway. Go ahead and compare him with Racine Coley. Not bad. Physicals aren't great, but technically pretty good. The tackling and the marking, though, is where things kind of fall apart. So we're kind of, you know, not in a great spot when it comes to this sort of issue at the moment. Let's try you. Just a young lad. Not great, but, you know, we'll see what happens. But today we got a couple of games. Nantes, I believe Toulouse was in there, and then the third team would have been Lille. We do, yes, Toulouse. So we're going to try and see if we can get those 3 games in, at minimum 2. I do want to go ahead and bring in a left back, but it looks like we need to keep on rolling at the moment and see if anything comes in, anything worth it comes in. We'll have to see, but, you know, it's one of those things that if we can't bring the right player in, we won't bring anybody in, and if we have to put some other players on that left side, we will, and it'll just have to go about it that way, and then we'll see as we go forward. But Nantes coming. They're in 7th after 2 games. So not too bad. Of course, it's very, very early, and you can't really trust too much. Midfielder on loan. Pelmar's just got a bruised ankle, but we're pretty good in the injury department, which is good. Some other players moving forward. When it comes to their training, we're going to have to eventually do everybody's training. We're slowly getting around to it as we go. Popping them in their training, how we want them to individually train is stuff like that. It is kind of a long process, and I don't want to do one whole process there. Is that Jadis? He is really good for really cheap in the last Football Manager. Is he at Blackburn? He is at Blackburn. Huh. I wonder if they bought him now. He's made 3 appearances, 2 goals. Yeah, he may have. Not sure if that's a real life transfer or an in-game transfer. But the championship has a habit of luring some Portuguese youngsters to it. Ruben Neves being one of the major ones. So if it's if it's a real life one, I wouldn't be too surprised. But in game, he was a bit of a gem last year, rather cheap early on if you got him right away, under £1 million. Could do a whole lot. Didn't grow a metric ton really, but from the get-go, he's pretty good and can definitely do a job for you in a lot of clubs. Even as a backup option at a really big club, he was definitely capable. So that's a pretty neat one. All right, so let's see. Keep on scouting some of these. We're also looking for fullbacks. Contracted to Hearts, 77. Cammy Logan. Yeah, you gotta keep on scouting. Not getting anything there. Goalkeeper. So not too bad. Henriquez, get rid of. Might as well keep scouting. Spanish, Leipzig. Alright, so we're getting close to this nonce game. We've started pretty well. The first game was a bit tough. We didn't create too many opportunities, and then they had a man sent off and we took over 1-2-0. Last game, we just went from the get-go and did well. They don't recommend we change too much. We may roll with the same team. Tameze out there last time, had a really good game. Malita didn't, so I mean the changes they are offering up are probably the changes we're going to go with. And that's probably how we're going to go. They want us to be defensive, though, at home to Nantes. And I'm not going to do that. We are going to go positive. I'm tempted to see... We have to get through the Nantes game first, but I'm interested to see how... Or what kind of... Or I'm trying to figure out what kind of system I want to play away to Toulouse. Is Lyon beat Paris 1-0. An early goal from René Adelaide. He's okay, not too bad, but the first minute he scored, and after 3 games, Paris only have the 4 points, which is not great from their point of view, I would think. Dolberg doing pretty well. I don't overdo the praising in the training too much, but every week someone shows up on the negative training aspect, I go right at it. Let's see here. 1 first team player. Ongoing 90 minutes. Oh, that's the young striker, correct? Yes. He's growing relatively nicely already. Starting to get some arrows going up. Determination at 18 is really nice. Need the physicals, need everything to kind of go up. He is 16, of course, but plenty of potential in there. And he should grow relatively nicely. And since we are kind of thin overall when it comes to the squad, we might as well bring him up. Let him play for the under 18s or under 23s or the reserve team, whatever it may be. And if need be, or if we got a cup game or something, or a game we feel we are going to roll over the opposition, we can bring him along on the bench or start him or anything like that. Get him some playing time at this level relatively quickly, but, you know, of course, without overdoing it. And keep his training up and everything like that. And he should grow into a relatively good player. He looks like he's going to, at least. Is expecting to be loaned out. Transfer. Offer to clubs. Loan offer. Get out. All of the salary, though. No, it's only $1,600. I'm not too worried about it. Offer to clubs. Alright. Let's get rid of you. Charlie Taylor, fullback, Slight inch. 22 million pounds for Charlie Taylor? That's a bit extreme. Bit extreme indeed. This guy again, he's contracted to Arsenal now. He wasn't at Arsenal earlier on in the window, was he? Copenhagen. He's an Arsenal player now. And we were looking at him a little bit, but we don't really have the money to go around and kind of do things like that when we have needs in the first team. So we'll see. So let's make this change a little bit. I'm going to go with Malita on the left. And then we're going to play Dolberg here. Leis Mayu is back a little bit. We'll bring him onto the bench for Ganoga, and we'll keep the rest as is. Play this positive type of style. And I'm going to bring Nsoki onto the bench for Harrell. Coley has not had a great couple of games at left back, so bringing in someone who can play left back and center back, we can either move Sar out there or Nsoki out there. It's probably the best way to go. Challenge them to pick up where they left off. That's normally where I go. There are a couple of assistant manager team talks I let go, and that's normally one of them, actually. Just gonna roll with it. Alright, and we're off into the game. Nice-Nantes, looking for our third win to start the season out of 3, which would be a great start. We talk about this a lot, but getting off to a good start with the schedule we have, as that goes back post. Getting off to a good start with the schedule we have is incredibly important, because we have options at the front of the schedule here to really grab a load of points, and we're trying to finish top half. I think we could push a little bit higher than that. But we have to get off to a good start, and 2 wins from 2 is a good start, but we can get a third here. I think we're good enough to get a third here as we work the ball around. It's come to a towel, and he's coming back to Ikone, and that's found the back of the net. Lafont can't keep that out. Ikone just blasts it, powers through him essentially, and what a good start we've got here. A minute and a half in, comes to a towel. I thought he was going to shoot, but he slides it back to Ikone, and ooh, it was a good attempt. Lafont really tried to get out there and do something with it, got a touch, and it found the back of the net anyway. Perfect start after a minute and a half, leading 1-0. We'll definitely take that. As Nantes, 10 minutes in, haven't had a shot yet. We haven't done too much, but we do have the early goal, which is very important. Hopefully we can turn that into something. It's Coley on the left here. Cyprian in the middle, looking for another goal would be very nice at this moment. Coley gets to the byline, tries to swing it in. It goes out for a corner. Can we do something from the corner? It's come back to Cyprian, and oof, what a save that is. A really important save as well, as we tried to go ahead and grab a second. Needed that. And Monaco losing at home to Dijon. Not having a good start to the year, are they? We'll definitely take that, though. Ball cleared out wide. Sar's going to get it. Here's Cyprian to Meze. We're moving the ball around well. They're letting us have it in midfield there as that gets blocked and pushed away. We have our triangle in midfield there that's really getting plenty of space when we move forward. Natal comes to the byline, loses out, and that'll be that. So not too much going on early on here. We had the goal, of course, but when it comes to Nantes, they're not really doing too much. And Temeze has an attempt from outside the box. That was a pretty decent attempt and a decent save. Playing rather well. Can we get a shout in there? They're overwhelmed by theirs. Can we do something with ours? This is going to fall to Temeze, and we're just essentially camped in their half by the looks of it. Out right to Atal. And Atal goes in. Can he swing it back inside? He can, and Ikone has a hit there. And it's going to go to goal line technology. And it does not cross the line. A really good start from us here. Ikone and Atal doing most of the damage on this right side. And now it's Nantes on it. They're going to play out the back. Not too many chances so far for them. Cleared forward. Easily enough for us. Malita, can he get around to Coley? He can. Swung into Malita. Can he get it across? He can, and Cyprian has a hit and is blocked, and Cyprian gets another. Ital, Icone! Oh, it's a good save. We're really having a go at this Nantes team right now. They're not doing too much of anything. As it's cleared away off the corner. Run into the byline here. Can he do something? No, and it's cleared. A dominant start. A second goal would be absolutely great. Playing well. They're anxious at the back, which is good. One of them was on a 6.3. It's a 6. Yeah, it is a 6.3 now. Not sure. Oh, all right. Well, we were gonna try another shout, but this can work at the moment. So that's cleared. Cyprian's gonna get onto it. 14 shots, 8 on target. Early on here to their 2 shots, 1 on target. They've had no highlights either. As Ital swings that back in, Coley's gonna get to it on the other side of the box. It's back into Malita. Coley. It's swung in. It's gonna come to Ital. What's he gonna do with it? Gonna try and skip by his man. He does, and he has a hit. And that looked, oh, very close. I think that's goal line technology again. Koulibaly rushing up the pitch to the other end for Nantes. Trying to give us a little bit of a sucker punch here. But it is cleared away. And once again, goal line technology coming our way. And not giving us the goal. A great start here. Booking for Danilo. Not playing great, Danilo, but we've been playing rather well. He's on a yellow. We'll have to watch that. Also on a 6.6. So that goes back to Lafont. And they're playing around the back here. Really playing around the back. They finally clear it, and it falls to Sarr's feet. Coley. Cyprian swings it in. Out to Ital. And Ital cuts inside, and that takes a wicked deflection, and Lafont in the right place at the right time to hold on to that. Don't really want to play it out the back and then tend to give it away, but they keep a hold of it this time as that went to Icone and he couldn't hold on to it. Or to Koulibaly. Torre, Blas. Are they going to fashion a chance here? Or is it going to go the way the game's been going and they're going to give it away? We're pressing nicely, and there it is. Dolberg's on it, and a huge opportunity one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he nips in, and he cannot beat the goalkeeper. You got to be finishing that. That's got to be the second goal. The longer they're in this, the better they'll feel, I suppose, as they go forward, but we really need that second goal. Dominant from the first whistle. I'm going to say I'm far from pleased. Some of them are demotivated, but we really should be 2 or 3 up at this point. And at the moment, we're just looking for that second goal that you feel might kill this tie off the way it's going. A clear cut and 2 half chances, though our clear cut came from a mistake that we've been just pushing and pushing for. We just got to finish. They're trying to play around with it. It's a long starting highlight here. Let's see if this actually comes to something. It's up and it's over the top, and Koulibaly's in and he scored. That is unbelievable. Oh, we've been dominant. They score a minute into the second half. It's just one ball over the top after everything we've done. And there it is, right over the top. And that's Dante, who's been beaten by pace there. And I worried about Dante in these games where we started up. We're playing high lines and things like that. Just the counterattack is worrying, and he's been beaten there for pace. A highlight right from the kickoff. Can we go ahead and grab the lead back, which we very much deserve? Coley gets it in. Icone, and it's straight at Lafont. Not a great start to the second half. I'm going to go ahead and demand more before anything even happens, though. He's giving it away to Icone, and Icone cannot finish it off. It's been one of those things, man. We just need to finish. Dante's on it to Meze, And the highlight ends there. Not what we were looking for. They're playing out the back. Have they found something here? They're going to try and go over the top again. Not this time as it's cleared away. Coley on it. Malita gets it to Tameze. Danilo. We're coming forward nicely. Danilo's on it. Ikone. Danilo has a hit and a decent save there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and change Danilo out on a 6.4. The highlights coming our way. I'm just going to quickly switch him out for Leis Mayu. Not playing well, Danilo. In that box-to-box role. He prefers Tameze's role, but Tameze was too good last time to drop. That's how. Gets it to Ikone, and he comes to Dolberg. Back out to Ikone. Can we swing it in? He can, and Dolberg has that shot blocked. Decent opportunity. A pretty big block there from the nonce man. And out of play. It's pretty amazing that we are not ahead here. Oh, man. Tameze on a 7.1. He's having another good game back there. It's Mayu. Tameze. Can we find a way through? As Ikone goes close. He skips right between the men and has an attempt. Very close. And it's just one-way traffic all game. Cyprian on it. He has it blocked. And all of a sudden, they race forward. Not what we would have liked. And Leis Mayu does well to get in there and nick it. This is becoming a little bit worrisome. Half hour to go. Ball swings in. Kone's on it. That is not the greatest attempt there. Comes back to Atal. Racing up this wing. Skips inside as well. Ikone has it cleared. Not going how we would like. Alright, let's bring Dolberg off. And we'll bring Claude Maurice in. Play on that left side. Dolberg wasn't having a great game, and he missed that really good opportunity there. Tameze on it. This is just, it's amazing how one way this is at the moment. Tal keeps a hold of it, swings it in, it's cleared away. What are we looking at here? They are changing their formation, moving a guy further up the pitch. Playing out from the back, and that's Koulibaly right through the center again, as he has an attempt and he's scored. You've got to be kidding. Oh my god, you cannot be serious. Another ball right through the gap. Another ball right through the gap. That's unbelievable the way this game has gone. On these games, I don't think we can play Dante. I just don't. There's just... If we're going to leave space there and play a high line, it's fine because we've been dealing with it. But he gets outrun relatively quick. Or relatively easily. Anybody who's relatively quick is going to beat Dante. As that ball swings out to Atal. Swings it back. Leis Mayu. Oh. We've had plenty of chances. We really have. Let's go on to attacking. Cyprian with the free kick. Swings it in. A really good save once again. Dijon go ahead of Monaco. This would be a really disappointing result the way the game has gone. Though we haven't created like clear-cut chances, but when you watch the chances actually happen, there are some like chances there you would consider half chances at least. Like that Leis Mayu one just now. Come on. Unbelievable what we've got going here. Mayu coming forward. Can we grab an equalizer here and then push on? We can push on for a winner if we were grabbing an equalizer relatively soon. It's Coley. Looking for a ball back and Cyprian hits it. And that's just not what we're looking for. More direct. Actually, we'll just go really high tempo here. Unbelievable. Ugh. Extremely urgent. I want to move a guy forward, but... well, I can move a guy forward. I probably will in a moment. After this highlight plays out, perhaps. Disappointing. It's just the way it's gone. It's disappointing at the moment. That's how coming forward. You swing that back in to Meze. Comes to Cyprian. He has an attempt, and that's a poor one. Not what we would have liked there. Not what we would have liked. Come on, guys. Time is just ticking away. Not what we want to see. Just gonna do Shadow Striker. Why not? Going forward here, deep lying playmaker, central midfielder on support. Why not? And you, advanced playmaker on attack, inside forward on attack. Just gonna move everybody forward and hope we can nick something here. I can't believe the way we've played that we have to nick something here at home for this. It looks, oh god, time is just scurrying away. And it looks like they are going to grab all 3 points here. There may be one final highlight. There's a minute to go. And we'll find out if we have another chance. Coley's on it. Gets it to Cloud Maurice. It's cleared away. Moved up to third after this loss, which is weird. It's cleared on, and that might drop, and it is going to drop. Trying to push, but it doesn't look like it's happening right now. 10 seconds to go, and that might have just been the ending highlight here, and we're going to lose this game. I cannot believe we are going to lose this game. Unbelievable. That's so bad. If we could just... ugh. Unbelievable, guys. And Knots go ahead of us. Dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. And the game saves. That's so bad. We were so dominant for the entire game. It was just wave after wave after wave. And then 2 hits on the counterattack. I flat out can't play Dante there. He's just too easily beaten by the pace. We'll just need to play quicker center backs there on games like this. Games where we think we're going to win at home. It's just going to have to be that way. We have Toulouse next. They're in 7th. They must have gotten a win last time out. Or at least a point. It's not great. Let's try and loan him. Loan offer 0%. We'll try it that way. Let's see if we can get him on loan. It's not a huge issue or anything like that, but don't want upset players around the club or anything like that. I can't believe we lost that game. I can't believe the game ended that way after everything we were doing. That's just unbelievable to me. As we got some more games coming, we'll see what place we end up in after the week, but we had a genuine chance here to be 9 points after 3 games, and it's just not happened. There actually aren't too many teams who can even catch us, to be fair. Rennes started off well. 3-1 over Metz, 5-0 over Monaco, 4-2 over Amiens. I'm not looking forward to playing Rennes. See if Strasbourg can grab a point here. We really want I mean, I think we have the ability to go after your Europa League football, but not after that. Let's just put put a damper on things. No, I know it's early, but we really ought to not be dealing with that kind of thing. Oh God, this guy here scores a ton of goals in this Football Manager. Every time I see him, he is scoring goals from box to box, kind of like Milinkovic-Savic was in the last Football Manager, not FIFA Football Manager. He's scoring tons of goals. I think we're gonna play the Toulouse game and try and bring in a left back, and that might be the whole episode. No loan offers for Pearso. Messina. I'm not paying all that money for him. Jesus. Too much money. Hopefully a left back. I mean, hopefully we can find a left back too. I would like to bring one in on loan, even if I have to, but it doesn't look like those options exist. Good loan options to bring in, you know, just to bring in and have around the squad. Let's see if we can find anybody here. Edit search. Not listed. Oh, well, we'll try listed. Maybe it's because I have it interested in transfer here. He's listed for loan. He's not great, is he? Or he's a gank. He's okay, but he's injured. Yeah. Can we buy him? He's on loan from Chelsea at Mallorca. Passing's not great, but everything else is pretty decent. If we can just up a couple of those things, we might be able to. It's up between 4 and 6 million. Let's get rid of that and try this. 7.5. Okay, what about 5 and then another 2 next year? That way I can have enough money to actually bring in his wages. I'd be comfortable with that. We might be able to bring that in, perhaps. He's not interested in entering contract negotiations. Appreciate that, lad. Is it because he's on loan? Or is it because he just doesn't want to come to Nice? Because he's having such a great career as it is, bouncing around everywhere. I've given you the option of a permanent home, my guy. A permanent home. Where was he? Three weeks and 2 months. Could I bring him in on loan? Reluctant to let him leave. I'm not even gonna try and bring him in. I don't want to pay like a fee or anything. Let's go down here. Let's edit search down to players who are 23. Grimaldo. He's expensive, unfortunately. Jamal Lewis. He's being scouted. Target. Lloyd Kelly. Would he be one though he's just come in. He gets pretty good. Rico Henry. We have anybody in here? Uajan. I've been waiting for this scout report for a little bit now. This particular one, because yeah, see, it's been getting worse and worse as the scout report comes in. Some of these even get low. These mental attributes, these ones aren't great either. Bit of a shame. Is there anybody around here that we could possibly bring in? He's on a 7.45. He's at Ren. No. We're looking for like a fullback. A lot of these are wingbacks. Looking for like a proper fullback. He's pretty decent, this lad. "12 marking, 13 passing, 13 tackling, 12 technique." These are some pretty decent stats for someone who's 18. Racine Coley's probably better overall, but won't be in the end, I don't think. See, most of the fullback attributes lean this kid's way. Nuri. Tackling goes to Racine Coley, so does marking by 1. Passing, technique, crossing, dribbling, anticipation, decision making, positioning. It's got a little bit to do in this department here, but this isn't awful. Young, French. If we can get him really cheap, perhaps. Mainly because I'm not 100% on him yet. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. It's difficult. It is difficult. The position we're kind of in. This lad's got some good stats here. I don't know anything about him. I don't even know this can end up anywhere. This might just be a blind leap. Three installments. No. One installment. 4 million now, 4 million later. Ooh, we're going the wrong way. Okay. See, there are things here that are already good. I worry about the tackling and the marking. Dribbling is, but some of these mentals look like they're going to be really good. And all this, I mean, that could always end up on the lower side, but he only wants 4.8 a week. Star player? Whoa, what? Squad player? How about that? Alright, so we're going to negotiate the contract, I guess, but I'm leaning away from this. This seems like way too much that he wants. In terms of playtime and things of that nature. The issue is I don't have masking turned off, so I can't actually tell if that's a good signing or not. And we would just have to wait. Could I bring him in on on trial? Perhaps? Like, could I try bringing him on trial first? Yeah, probably not, I guess. I worry. I'm not getting for 1 either. I'm getting him for up to 8, which is probably not a great idea. Just on for what needs to happen. 6 players called up. Sar, Cloud Maurice, Insoki, Dolberg, Maulida, Thuram. Not too bad. But we're going to play this Toulouse game and see if any more scout reports come back. Discard you. Goalkeeper. Fullback. Lille Mass been rearranged because Lille played the Champions League. There's some good players at Lille. The guy who does the scouting at Lille is really, really good. Whoever it may be. Really, really good. Mourinho wanted to bring him to Tottenham. He's really good at his job. We got Toulouse here. Now, I don't know if I want to go on the cautious one or the attacking one. We're going to start on the positive one, and if everything kind of goes the wrong way, we'll move to the cautious one. And we'll see. Hopefully we can go ahead and win this game. See, if I thought we were going to drop points, I thought it was going to be in this game. The Nantes game, I didn't expect to drop points in. And then, especially after the way the first half went. And then, boom, a 2-1 loss. So hopefully we can turn it around right here. And see ourselves go back up to 9 points where I think we should be, but we aren't. So let's go forward and jump on into this game. And then we'll see if we can find a late left back here, but I'm not so sure. And we may have to hold on and wait till later. Hopefully, though, we can get a decent result here. Hopefully the positive system works here. This is a team that's kind of on our level, on the road. If we can play positive and get a decent result, that is encouraging. Well, if we have to move back and go to cautious or balanced, we can, of course, do that. But we want to be able to go away from home and still play our football. But we'll have to see how it works. This is probably the perfect kind of match when it comes to that sort of thing. God, this day is taking a long time. Come along. My God. Speedy. Alright, here we go. What are we looking at here? Discard. Andrew Hughes. Discard. Would be a useful signing. Not what I wanted to hear. He's not very good, is he? But after this, we got the international break. Transfer window. Temeze called up to the Cameroon squad. That's pretty good. Not too bad. Started pretty well here, but what I think I'm going to do here is I'm going to play. I thought about Lace Mayu. It's amazing I can't drop, which is the issue. We'll start with Danilo because he's a little bit more defensive, and then we'll go at it. But I'm going to do Claude Maurice for this one as well. And we're just going to run on into this. So let's go. Toulouse, Nice. Can we do better than last time? I'd like to think we can. Assertively say all the best out there. How does that even happen? Alright, go out there and give the fans their money's worth, I guess. I have faith. A bit of faith in everybody. I have faith in everybody. Though after the Nantes game, less faith than I would have liked. But let's jump into it. On the road, they're playing a little bit attacking there, 4-2-3-1. We'll see how they come out and go. And hopefully we can handle it. It would be nice to get onto the 9-point mark that we should be on. This is start here. We got ourselves a free kick in a good spot as the ball comes in, and this is going to be a counter for them. Look how many men they have zipping forward here. The Sied gets in here, gets to the byline, has a shot at the side netting. That was uncomfortable. We're playing out the back. I have Dante back there again. I've made that mistake again. Monaco losing to Brest. They're going to have a really bad year again as that comes to Cyprian, and this had a couple of touches. And a free kick to Toulouse. Not great. I worry about Dante again. Oh, God. I really should have thought that through again. I need to just take Dante out of the starting lineup in our best starting 11. And see what we can do from there. Ikone, get one more out to Atal. Atal's on it. Gets to the byline here. Gets it back. Ikone swings it across and Dahlberg finishes. And Ikone once again involved in one of our goals. A really good signing. He's been our player of the year so far after a couple of games here. And Atal gets to the byline, swings it to Ikone. And I thought he was going to have a shot, but swings it across and Dahlberg with the tap in. And he's got his first goal of the season, and Ikone with the assist, and after 20 minutes, we are 1-0 ahead. Not a ton going on so far, but we will take the lead, though. They have a corner, trying to answer back quickly. Blocked away, and out of play for another quarter. It's swung in, and he gets a touch, and there it is. It's in the back of the net, and just like that, they're level. Oh, God. We didn't even get to the 20-minute mark. Goal came in. It's cleared off the line. Goalkeeper's on the floor. He pushes it into an empty net. Oh my God. We were ahead for less than a minute, maybe. Excuse me, Jesus. But this game is going by with a whole lot of nothing going on. Claude Maurice not having a good game. Cyprian not having a good game. We're not having a good game in general. He's pressured by it. Danilo not having a good game. Ugh. This is a tough one at the moment. And I worry, playing positive, we're going to be caught out here for no reason. Everybody is kind of having a poor game. Dante on a 6.5, Sar on a 6.5, Tameze, Cyprian on a 6.4. They have another corner right before halftime. It's swung in, Sar gets it out, but can we break? Ikone's on it, and we've got men forward here, and he's flying forward. Can he swing it back into the middle? Why go for goal? For the love of God, why go for goal? Not in that situation. Unbelievable. It's cleared out of play. Do we go cautious in the second half? They're playing pretty attacking by the looks of it. The formation is a bit forward. Not going to appreciate their... Well, I'll say it, but I'm not happy. Do we bring on... We'll bring you back. And then we'll bring on Leis Mayu. A little bit more creativity going forward than Danilo. Get to Meze off, who's on a booking. And we'll see if we can get a little bit more creative going forward as that plays out for the second half. Not a ton going on in this game, though. There are 5 shots from each side and a decent amount of chances, so we'll see. Cyprian to swing the ball, and it does. And it comes to Ikone, and he's at the post. He looked offside. Oh, he is offside. Ugh. Why bother showing me? Lace Mayu with this free kick. He swings it in. It's come to Sar, and he's going to lose it there. Oh, Jesus. They come forward, looking for the goal as he goes for goal there. And into the side netting. A couple times on our free kicks have we been broken on. Not great as Dolberg hits that to God knows who. And now they have men forward. See, this is what is worrying me a little bit. I'm going to go to balanced. And that swings in, and that's going to go into the back of the net. Oh, Jesus. Is he offside? Oh, he's offside. Thank God. Wow, that is incredibly close. But I'll take it. But we're going to go on balanced. Dante not having a good game again, and I worry. I just worry. At the back there. Cyprian and Cloud Maurice both having indifferent games there, though every time we have a highlight it seems to go through Cyprian, so we'll see. But they have a free kick here. It's coming forward, and he's just lashed that in. Oh, God. 2-1. Not really too much we could do about that. That doesn't seem like a tactic thing. That seems like a just not marking thing. Max Gradle has a smash. It's 2-1. And this has not been a great episode, has it? On the ball again. Can we go forward here? What are we looking for? Insoki. That's not the greatest pass, is it? Trying to come in. He's going to swing this in. Coley does well, but he loses out. Can't get to it. They're moving the ball around pretty well, and he has a hit, and it's saved away. Cloud Maurice has to come off. Let's try Unas over here on the left as the ball goes out of play. We've got a half hour here, 25 minutes. Trying to nick a goal here. Show some passion. We haven't had a shot this whole half. Just going to go on attacking because they are just living in our half at the moment. We cannot get the ball away. Oh, we won it there though, Ikone, and now we charge forward. Now Ikone, can he find this ball into the middle? Finds Unas. Cyprian. Leis Mayu hasn't hit. It's blocked away to Danilo. Was that the opportunity as it comes to a talent? He has a pop, and that's not far away. It's just past the post. Why are you frustrated? How can you be frustrated by me telling you to show some passion when you're 2-0 down and haven't had any bloody shots? What's going on there? What had happened? We didn't get the whole highlight. And the game's bloody over. 3-1 to Toulouse. It's swung in and it's over the top again. And he's just finished it off. Jesus Christ. This episode has not gone well, has it? And just like that, when we thought, look at that ball. What is that pass out? Ugh, the passing today has been atrocious. They may move the ball around the back here, but the passing has not been great. Ikone's on it. Danilo, can we pull one back? Racine Coley's on it. Swings it across. Ikone gets a hit, and it's a decent save. Straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper as that comes in, and cleared away. We scored first and held the lead for like a minute. And since then, we've had very little as Ikone strips that away and it's wide and it's just not good enough. Not good enough. Corner set to come in. Leisme swings it in. Sar's on it. Cyprian. And we give it away. Perfect job. That's exactly what I'm looking for. As that ball comes in and Gradle escapes attention. Is he offside? They've put 2 offside goals in the back of the net here. Oh yeah, he's well offside at least. Pressured. By demand more. 2 goals down there. Pressured. Monaco getting blown away again. Ugh, I guess top half is the goal. Because, ugh, this is not a good result. I knew we were going to struggle here. But, I mean, badly beaten in the end. And the way we lost to Nantes was just not good enough, was it? Just blow the whistle and put us out of our misery. Thank you. A 3-1 loss here to Toulouse. Not great. Not gonna. What is with this? What are we thinking here? Aggressive. I'm far from pleased. Jesus. What has gone on there? Down to 8th. Could be passed up even more. And the good start goes right down the drain. The good start to the season goes right down the drain. Unbelievable. We're actually on an hour here, or getting close, so we're probably going to end this right here. Next episode, we'll see if we can bring in someone. Probably not. And then we'll play a couple more games there, guys. But I'm going to end this right here on that disappointing collapse, whatever you want to call it. It was disappointing nonetheless. But that is it for now, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.